Welcome back to the class. Today let us start with the first chapter, Chemical Reaction and Equations. Here is a question. Why does the iron rust? Or why do corrosions occurs? You know rusting, you know. Which material go for rusting? Iron change into some chemical reaction. After a few days, iron be contact with air, water which is present surrounding area and change into new compound. That is we call as a rust. On the iron you can see rusted brownish color compound. That we say hydrated ferric oxide. Hydrated ferric oxide. You might have studied this. Okay, this is a compound. Why does it occurs? Because of chemical reaction. The iron undergoes chemical reaction. What is the chemical reaction? Iron reacts with oxygen and water which is present in the atmosphere and form a new compound, that is hydrated iron trioxide. Understand? Today, and one more example. Milk turned into curd. Will the curd change back into milk? No, it is a chemical reaction. The same thing, we are going to study many chemical reactions involved in the substance. The first reaction is magnesium, burning of magnesium. Magnesium is a metal. Symbol of magnesium is Mg, first letter capital letter, second letter should be in small letter. On burning is addition of oxygen, O2. Gas you should not write O, O2. On burning you will get this product, magnesium oxide. This is a metal, look like a silvery color, silver. Okay, it looks like a silver coating. And this is magnesium oxide, like a white, chalky white powder. This is a solid. Why it is new compound? Is it new compound? Yes, it is a new compound because metal change into metal oxide. Understand? Color also changes, and it is a this one I have taken as a ribbon, metal wire, and it is changed into powder like that, whitey powder, and it burns with dazzling white light. Okay, it burns with a dazzling white light. With white color, it flames. Understand? It gives on burning, magnesium burn with dazzling white flame and gives a product magnesium oxide. It is a chemical reaction. They will ask you what will happen on burning magnesium. Write the observation. Okay, we will do in the lab. Now you write the observation. It is a new product form and it is a white in color. It is a new product. Next one is, how will you see? What are the observable factors that tell you, that determine you, that help you to identify whether this reaction is chemical reaction? There are certain factors. We are going to study 4 observable factors, 4 physical factors. First one is state change of state. One example I will give you, common example. I am going to take water, that is liquid. Okay, on passing electricity, this water decomposes to hydrogen gas plus oxygen gas. These two are gas. So, what is a factor here help you to tell, help you to determine that this reaction is a chemical reaction? Because here one factor is involved, that is change in state. Liquid state change into gaseous state. So, it is confirmed it is a chemical reaction. Okay. So, this is one example. Second factor is change in color. Color change. I am going to take iron nail and put in copper sulfate solution. Copper sulfate solution. This copper sulfate is blue in color. This word, all the colors are important, so note down. Copper sulfate is blue in color. On adding, what will happen after a few minutes? The color of the solution changes. This reaction occurs, displacement reaction, because iron is stronger than copper. So copper plus iron will displace. Iron substitute the copper. What is the product? Iron sulfate. Copper ka place you write the iron plus copper. This blue color solution change into green color solution. Okay, blue color change into green color solution. Blue color is because of copper iron. Green color is because of ferrous iron. Iron, presence of iron. Clear? Ferrous, ferric is there, ferrous. This because of this iron, this solution is ferrous iron, the solution is green in color. Now listen, here which factor help you to determine that the reaction is chemical reaction? Color changes. Blue color change into green. That means it confirm that, it tells that the reaction is a chemical reaction. The next example is gases. Formation of gas, evaluation of gas. I am going to take hydrochloric acid. To this I am adding zinc metal. It is a metal piece. You add it. You can see some gases bubbles like that, foam. Along with the foam, bubbles like that, it evolves from the top of the solution. After mixing, you can see the bubbles are arising from the solution. Bubbles, you know what is bubble? This is called effervescence. Okay, because the bubble is because formation of hydrogen gas. Zinc is stronger, so hydrogen place you have to write zinc. Zinc chloride. Zinc valence is 2 plus hydrogen gas. Because of formation of this gas, the bubbles are evolving in the solution. From the solution, bubbles are evolving. So, which factor help you? That the formation of bubbles or formation of gas. The bubble means, forming means, you know, Coca-Cola, when you shake it, when you open it, you can see the bubbles because carbon dioxide is evolving. So, wherever gas is evolving, you can see the bubbles formation on the surface of the solution. Okay. So, which factor tell you here? That formation of bubbles or for evolution of gas. Which tell you that this reaction is a chemical reaction. The last factor is temperature. You know two type of reaction, exothermic, endothermic, we study later. Now listen, I am going to take quicklime. This is called quicklime. To this I am going to add water. You will get metal oxide with water, metal hydroxide. Calcium hydroxide means OH, calcium valence is 2. Okay, this product you will get. Are you getting? This is whitewashing. This compound is used for whitewashing the rooms. Do you know what is whitewashing? The room we whitewash, no? This because this product only help you to do whitewashing. Whitewashing we use this compound. It is called slag lime. It is slag lime, whitewashing compound. When you take this compound, on adding water, you touch the solution container. You take the container, take this compound. To this compound you add water. You touch the outside of the container or surface of the container. If you touch, you feel warm. You feel hot because the reaction is exothermic reaction because it is eliminating heat energy. It is the heat energy is evolved from the reaction. Getting? So, what do you understand? Which factor help you to determine chemical reaction? Temperature. Okay? Because on adding this water to this compound, you can see the heat is evolving. Or you can feel when you touch the surface of the container, you can feel that it is warm, it is hot. That means the reaction is exothermic reaction. The reaction is eliminating heat energy or heat is evolved. It is called exothermic reaction. So which factor help you? Heat, temperature. So 4 factor help you to determine whether the reaction is chemical or not. First one is state. Liquid change into gas, solid change into gas. For example, ammonium chloride is a solid, on heating change into gas. So solid change into gas. Ammonia gas and hydrogen chloride gas. So change of state one factor. Second factor is color changes. Color will be changed after adding the substance. Then the chemical reaction taken place. Third factor is gas. After adding the reactant, the gas bubble is forming means that is a chemical reaction taken place. And the last reaction temperature changes. maybe temperature will be increased or temperature will be decreased. Then you can assume that there is a chemical reaction involved. Chemical reaction is involved in the reaction. Okay, thank you. Write down all notes. Thank you.